Fuck. Fuck. Get out of the way, dog. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah. I don't fucking know. Oh, man. One of those drinking videos, you know, where like you've had a few drinks and you feel like talking. Watched a few YouTube videos. Feel like saying what's on your brain. I'll tell you what's on my brain. I'm in the middle of a unboxing video, per se, of a Sundown X12. X12, people. I won it on a raffle. It's a whole nother story, whole nother video. Anyway, what my thought is, my thought on things at the moment is your system, what you have. You might be sitting there watching this video thinking, I've got a, I like using Sony Explode for an example because that's the most hated. You're thinking I have a Sony Explode 12 with a 500 watt Sony Explode amplifier from Walmart. You don't want to go to a car show because you're afraid of being embarrassed, right? You are, I know. Look, I'm so poor I have fucking poorness for a good camera. It just shuts off out of nowhere. Fuck you, camera. Here's to that. Anyway, you got a 12-inch Sony Explode in a prefab box and you got a 500 watt Sony Explode amplifier. And you don't want to go to a car show because you will be embarrassed. Am I right? I know I'm fucking right because I've heard it. I've seen it from people. I heard a guy at the last car show I went to Saturday, which was 2 days ago, say that he didn't want to compete because he didn't want to, you know, pretty much said he didn't want to be embarrassed. I was like that. I was the same fucking way, man. I was the same way. My first competition, I still remember, it was in Illinois. I drove like 3 hours and some to get to it. I was in my Hyundai Elantra in the trunk. I had a JLW3 in a sealed box, 12, and an Alpine Type R 12 in a sealed box, separate, on a MA Audio 800 watt amplifier. You get all that? JLW3 sealed box, separate, and in a separate box, damn it, Alpine Type R 12 on an MA Audio 800 watt amplifier. I think I had my MTX crossover hooked up to it. Made me feel good, you know. I went to a competition in Illinois. I drove over 3 hours to get to. My wife came with me. It was in my trunk. I did a 37 something. Weird, I still remember that. And because of that, it got me stuck on competing and made me realize how awesome competitions were because of all the really loud people that were there. And, you know, I heard the shit talking. You know, I heard people laughing and that when I went up. I went up, I didn't know what a burp was. I didn't know what burping meant. I just, I went up and fucking, I actually played a song. I had no clue what to do. I was in DB Drag. It was DB Drag. And I went up to burp, and I didn't know what the fuck a burp was, you know. So, I played a song. And I did a 37 something. And I seen the laughter, you know, the people laughing and shit. And I don't know if it was for me, but I'm sure a lot of it was. I seen my, you know, I got there, I opened my trunk, I was proud. You know, I felt my shit was loud. I tested things on the way there. My wife helped. I tried Base racing on the way there. I had my little $20 SPL meter from eBay and felt good about it. And I'll tell you what, I felt great about that, and that's how you should feel. So if you feel that you're fucking hated, if you feel that you can't compete or you can't go to shows and compete because of that, you are wrong. You're the people that help us. Remember this: if it's not for car shows, we have nothing at all. If it isn't for people that have cheaper audio, there's nothing. Because usually those people with their Sony Explodes or their fucking kickers or whatever the fuck people hate on, there's nothing, because those people usually advance. They are looking for excitement, and I'm not loud now, but I have a Civic sitting outside with I have 3 DB Drive OOOkkkkk 7.5s in my house, 7,500 watt amplifiers here. 2 are not mine, but they are from a good friend that seen I had potential. They're still not mine. I'm testing his, but in my competition car I have my 8 DB Drive K910s, and one of the OOOkkkkk 7.5s I do own that I bought off a friend. And if it wasn't for that Alpine Type R12 and that that JLW3 on that little fucking MA Audio 800 watt amplifier, I might not have been to where I am today. And I am not loud today, I'm not doing a 160. But I have a fucking blast every time I go to a show. Every fucking time I have a good time. I want to see, believe it or not, I don't give a fuck what you think. A lot of people, me especially, I want to see your 112-inch Sony Explode on your 500 watt Sony amplifier. I want to see that just as much as I want to see these fucking 20 DC level 618s on 50 million watts. I want to see that just as much. And I know that you think you sit at home and you listen to your shit and you watch YouTube and you see the people doing big numbers and hair tricks, and you fucking see their fucking windows blowing and shit. But some people do want to see what you have. And I'm one of them guys. I want to see your little setups because it excites the shit out of me to see what you can do with nothing, with little money. People hate on other people's stereos, and I don't know why, because if it isn't for the little guys, there's no big guys. If there's, people sit in their big stereo systems and they don't realize that the guys standing outside their windows smiling might be guys with little bitty stereos wanting to be you. And I don't see anybody like that for me. But honestly, I also want to say at shows, I might, like, when you come up to see me and say hi, it means a shitload. I might not be like, yeah, what's up? How's it going, buddy? I might just be like, what's up? But it's different in person, you know what I'm saying? I am as crazy as I am. If you come up and see me at a show, I might not be like hugging you and shit, but it's a great compliment when you come up and say you know who I am. Casperskafs. I had a few guys come up this weekend at a show. I asked a show in Indy, and told me, they knew who I was. I wasn't even in any stereo vehicles. I was in my truck. I metered my pipes. And a few guys come up and said they knew who I was, and they was telling one of their buddies to watch my videos, and that's a great amount of respect. And I might not have fucking threw up fucking confetti, but inside I was excited as shit because I knew this guy knew me from my videos, and he had enough respect to tell his friend right next to him to tell me, to say to watch my videos. And it might take alcohol, usually doesn't, to make me get personal with people, but in case you don't think that everybody wants to see your low-grade system, I want to see it, and a lot of people do. I don't always like the big ground pounders. I do. I love to get them on video. I love to feel them, see them, but it excites me 100% the same to see a lower paid system, lower money, to see what you can do with it or what you become of, in the future. I sometimes try to remember people of, hey, I remember back when you had this system and now you have this fucking system. If it isn't for people like that, we are nothing. And for the car shows, you're afraid to meter. Come up and meter, pay the money. I know that a lot of us don't have a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of fucking money. I have house issues and car issues. I have all that shit. I am I support my whole family. But what I have, I'm proud of, like no other, and I expect you to be too. I'm going to build a box for this X12 that I won. It will not be pretty. It won't be special, but I will be proud as fuck of it because I built it. And then there are the people that say, built versus bought, and the JP and the Mead and the fucking Twisted Child 420 and the big YouTube guys. Remember, if you pay to have something built, that keeps installers going. That's their salary, and I understand, if you don't build it, it's not as pride and all that shit, and I just want to build my shit to say that I built that, and it's a big fucking circle go around, but remember, I don't know, I just wanted to make this video to tell you, I seen one of my old friends say, I remember certain things it shows. I remember him saying that he didn't put his stuff on the meter because he wasn't up to par. You're always up to par, I don't care who laughs at you, who fucking makes fun of your system, who fucking says, look at this guy, he's got Walmart subs. I want you to fucking remember, if it isn't for those Walmart subs, that kid or that guy might not advance to the next system, I don't know, it just pisses me off when people make fun of stereos and their equipment because of what they fucking have. Not everybody has $1 million, Not everybody's just fucking flowing with money. Woo! Woo! Let's buy 10,000 subwoofers and a fucking 15,000 watt amplifier. Not everybody has that. But they have, they spare what they can to get what they can. And they get it, and they're proud of what they have. So the next time you make fun of somebody's system and they hear it, or even behind their fucking back, remember, you might have just fucked up somebody's life for putting money into what we love. And helping our organization out and shit like that. I don't know, man. This is just, I'm deep into car stereos, always have been. I hate people talking down on other people or kids or, people living at home, kids living at home or things like, get your money straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking have to take breaks, I have shit fuck up around here, and I just did it for the past 2 months, I didn't make a video for a month because I had to get my life straight, There's a thing to being an adult. Not everybody can spend $400 on a subwoofer and $1,500 on an amplifier. You know, some people have family and, you know, want their fucking, you know, wife and kid to fucking eat food instead of, you know, fucking being loud. But, remember, I've made a video like this before, but I want you to remember, no matter who you are or what you have or what system you have, whether it's the cheapest subwoofer in the world and the cheapest amplifier, there are people out there that want to hear it, including me. And I'm not just saying that. I really love hearing lower grade systems and lower cost systems because I just want to hear what they sound like. You know, it fucking amazes me. And I like hearing them as much as I love hearing the big ground pounders. Whether you believe it or not, I do. I want to hear your shit the same as I want to hear a 160 decibel fucking vehicle. It excites, I don't know, it just fucking excites me, you know, because I know that you have potential of being louder, or even if you don't, you're enough of a bass head to spend that money and do that work, or even pay somebody to do that work to try and get loud, or, you know, have fun doing it. So, whether you think so or not, I want to fucking hear it, and so do a lot of fucking people. So, no matter what anybody says, tell them to go suck a dick and do what you can, man. So do it.